Let's begin part 2 of a 2010 Land Rover Range Rover inspection here. We're going to pick up where we left off on a scratch on the rocker trim here. And you can see there's a couple little scratches in the rocker trim right here, the plastic trim. We're going to move into the left front door at this point. So got a slight little scratch right there. Slight scratch there. Got a little scuff mark there. Got a little mark right there. Got a couple little chips in this area. Very light scratch right there. A couple of little scratches and chips right there. With a little bit of a scuff right there on the mirror, where all the trim is good and the mirror's pretty stable. So the trim's in good shape here. As with the glass. We're going to go ahead and move into the right front fender. As you can see, another aftermarket grill. It's got some dirt marks and whatnot here. Got a couple little scratches right here. Little chip right there. At this point we're going to move into the wheels and tires and underside of the vehicle. As you can see, it's got nice chrome wheels. Right front wheel here has no signs of curb rash on it. See, the rotors are in pretty good shape. Look at the front brake pads there. As you can see, they're about 35% left or so. Air spring's in good shape. As you can see, the right front tire is awfully low to the wear bars here, about approximately 1/32 remaining. These tires are going to need to be replaced. Underneath here you can take a look at the right front CV axle, bottom of the strut, tie rod ends, control arm bushings. Everything's pretty tidy and where it should be on here. All your under valence panels are here. There's no sign of, no looks or signs of off-roading on this thing. It's too clean underneath. You see your condenser and your coolers. Take a look at the left front suspension here. You see your rack and pinion and all that. You notice here, you're going to see there's quite a bit of grease right in this area here, because the outer CV boot is ruptured. You see it all over the control arms there and all that stuff. That's something that'll need to be addressed. A boot repair is not a major deal. I was informed that this vehicle is still under the remainder of factory warranty, so it should hopefully be a covered item. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the left front wheel and tires here. You can see the left front wheel is a little bit better. Got about 2/32 remaining here, the wear bars. Got a real nice chrome wheel again here. Complete with tire pressure monitor. No signs of curb rash or anything like that. You can go ahead and take a look at your brakes here. You can see it wear them pretty evenly. Got about 35% left. Look at your air spring on this side in good shape. You can see here, we get another look at the suspension. You can see a little bit more. You can see the grease from that CV boot. Definitely going to need to be addressed. Not an abnormal thing for a vehicle of this age. See, the unibody is real clean, no signs of rust or anything like that. Transfer case and transmission are all nice and dry. Exhaust is real clean. See, there's no signs of off-road or anything like that. Take a look at the rear suspension here, subframe mounts. You can see everything's just tidy and as it should be. Getting our rear tire here, we got about 2/32 left on the left rear tire here. You know, as I said, all four tires are going to need replacement. They're just too low. Anything below 3/32 is automatic recommended replacement. You would be able to drive the vehicle home on them though at this point in time, but tires would be on the top of my list. You can see here on our Rear brakes got about 50% left. Looking good. Wearing nice and even. Look at the rear suspension here. You can see your rear air spring, control arms, brake caliper. See, the unibody's real nice. Trailer hitch here. This doesn't even look like it's been used all that much. Your muffler here in nice shape. See your other air spring here. Go on and move on to our remaining wheel and tire here, the right rear. You can see this one's also pretty low, about 1/32 left remaining. Wheels in real nice shape again. You see no damage to it or anything like that. Take a look at your brakes here. You can see here you got about 50% left. Good to go at this point. Look at the underside on this side. You see the unibody exhaust, real nice and good shape here. No signs of rust or anything like that. See the subframes, everything like that. Looks good. Sway bar looks good. No signs of leaks or anything like that. At this point, we're going to go ahead and move under the hood. See, we got our big old Land Rover V8 here. See, there are no signs of leaks or anything like that. One thing I noticed when I was checking this car out, it's a very clean engine. As you can see, actually inside here, you can see a timing chain and the cam adjuster's just super spotless. That's good. That means the engine's really been kept up on. Got our power steering here, nice and full. See the unibody structure down there, nice shape. We recommend replacement of cabin filters and air filters every year, regardless of mileage. Coolant flushed every 4, brake fluid flushed every 2. See, if brake fluid is nice and clean here. You can see your coolant here to the proper operating level. Go ahead and pull the engine cover off here real quick so you can take a look underneath here. As you can see here, big air silencer, oil filter housing. No real signs of leaks or anything like that. Just bear with me, I'll put the camera down here for a second. The engine cover is resecured. See here the underside of the hood, heat insulation, everything's looking real nice on here. At this point we're going to go ahead and move inside the vehicle. You can see here the door panel is in real nice shape. A little bit of scuffs and scratches on the wood trim to be expected. A little bit of wear on the leather. A little bit of dirt. It's got it equipped with a Harman Kardon Logic 7 system. Nice stereo. See your door jambs are in good shape here. The wood trim on the side of the cluster here is in nice shape. At this point we're going to wrap part 2 of the inspection here and move on to part 3. This completes part 2 of the Lemonbuster's inspection of a Range Rover.